farmers who have interacted with JoyNews following the recent price cut by government due to a fall in the world market price of cocoa say they feel shortchanged by government. Tassa Safiu is one of the cocoa farmers with over 48 acres of cocoa farm.
In fact, it's a big disappointment to us as farmers. We are extremely disappointed. The price was reduced to 2,500. They've now moved it back to 2,800 thereabout. That is still not good enough. Particularly those of us within OT, the eastern corridor of OT, where smuggling is so rampant. I mean, if you speak with Cocoa Board, they will tell you the effort I put in to stop smuggling. So when government had taken the price to 3,600, what it meant was that the price between Ghana and Togo were almost the same. So smuggling was going to come down. Today, smuggling has started again because the price in Ghana is so low. Look, this year, I bought fertilizer, Yara fertilizer, Asasura alone, 55,000. How many bags of cocoa do I have to sell in order to be able to make 55,000? That's a lot of cocoa. And productivity within the major season was very low. It is this minor season that we were expecting that, now, as you can see the farm, the crops are coming up, and then they've reduced the price. How are we going to make for that? This farm, you can see, I clear this farm 6 times in a year. Okay? On average, each time they clear, I spend between 12 to 15,000. So if you multiply that by 6, you can imagine. And that is why you can have the farm be the way it is.
Yibwe Wisdom is another cocoa farmer. The emotional farmer say he may not be able to pay his laborers due to the price cut. He wants government to at least pay what the previous government was paying them. He argues his area, Konsuaso, produces one of the largest tons of cocoa in the district, but remains not connected to the national grid after years of failed promises by politicians.
The cocoa price that has been decreased has affected me a lot because I have about 18 acres with 15 workers that I pay every season. And my agreement was upon the former price that the government was buying the cocoa. And here is the case. After the agreement that I had with the workers, now the price has been reduced to the extent that I can't pay my workers. We have been told that the youth must go back to agriculture. And we are in it now. We are trying to employ people that are working in the street to bring peace, that Ghana will take back its former clothes. Here is the case. I feel bad. Anybody who is in darkness behaves abnormally. Konsuaso is the greatest producer of cocoa in, let me say, Kadjebi district, but we don't have light. So whatever is happening in the country, how do we know? Someone just come here and deceive us. So please, if anything at all, the simple light, the light, street light, street light, and the light itself. We don't need the post. When we say we were crying for light, they brought us post. Post doesn't mean light. We are not fools. Post doesn't mean light. We mean light. Press, we can also see.
For Eric, the salaries of cocoa board workers must also be slashed to make room for some adjustment to their cocoa prices, else they may not be able to take care of their families, as he claims over 16 family members depend on his cocoa farm after the loss of his father.
If the world market is down, because of that they are reducing the cocoa price, the salary of the CEO, are they going to reduce it? Because if I'm dealing business, my personal business, and I know that the business is collapsing, if I've been preparing food, the meals that I've been preparing in the house for my family, I'll reduce it. Because if I didn't reduce it and I said I will still enjoy like the way I've been enjoying, it will collapse. If they are considering that the world market have fallen, so that's why they have reduced the price of cocoa for we the farmers, then they have to review their salary.
We bring you extended version of these arguments in subsequent report. Peter Senu for JoyNews.